oh boy, look at the breaking news we have here all over the internet as well. The killer and the family has moved into a brand new mansion with the funds. You just can't make this up.
You cannot bring a weapon to school.
Yeah.
So you can't say I was
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense, because if you are afraid the day before where you have to take a weapon to school, why not notify your parents? Parents, you notify the school teacher. School teacher, let's bring these kids in here and resolve this issue. It's called conflict resolution. We was taught in homes that has morals and values, you tell the teacher. Somebody with you, you tell the teacher, let the teachers know, so when y'all have an altercation, you're cleared and you're covered. Documentation beats conversation. So words of documentation just say this is self-defense. It's a premeditated crime because you took a weapon in fear, anticipating to use it.
That was premeditated, though.
And it's at a track meet. You getting ready to run track with other kids and you got a knife on you. No, man, you got to go to jail. You got to go. So when is it all right to kill the bully? I don't give a fuck what the bully did. He don't have a right to die.
No.
Man, you weak man. That's why I say teach the kids how to deal with bullies, and this won't happen. We're all not equal. Even in nature, you can be feeding a flock of birds. There's going to always be one bird to come in and take the food from the. This is nature. Yeah. You cannot get rid of bullies. Teach the kids how to deal with them. Bullies build character.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just can't make this up. You know, and I feel like this shouldn't surprise anybody. It shouldn't shock anyone after what we've seen take place in the past. We got a lot of things to get into in today's video, but before we get in, I want to send my love, my prayers, and my condolences out. I hope the family, everybody is doing well. If you're new here, subscribe, join the family. We keep it real. You know, we break the news to you. We talk about a lot of things. I am a conservative. You know, I don't give a damn what your skin color is, what side you stand on, you know, and it's nothing but common sense. You know, common sense, love, good vibes, good energy, laughs on this channel. We are rooting for this current administration. We're rooting for President Trump. You know, we're rooting for America. America first agenda. Simple. You know, we've seen a lot of corruption take place, a lot of scams, you know, witch hunts, misinformation, you know, people that just can't tell the truth. You know, again, I say it again, a lot of scams, you know, and all this woke crap, DEI crap. Yeah. You know, the race card, the victimhood, you know. But we covered on this a couple of times. We made multiple videos on this entire situation. Y'all know how I feel about it, of what took place with Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. And Austin Metcalf should still be alive as I'm recording this. He should still be alive right now. Didn't have to go that way. They're trying to figure out why was a knife at a track meet, but they say, hey, Rick, you live in Texas, born and raised. You know? But trending right now, it has broke the internet, of the family purchasing bought a new home with funds raised. And again, a lot of this shouldn't surprise anybody. I'm just being completely honest. We've seen what took place with the BLM Black Lives Matters scam and how fraudulent that was, you know. Again, just being real, man. You know, I know there's gonna be the ones and the activists and some of the black people that come in here. We had them in our previous video, and I don't get what you have to say. I don't. I have tough skin. Being a conservative, a black conservative, a MAGA supporter, a Trump supporter, a black Trump supporter, we already get some of the worst individuals that just can't think. They're deranged. They're hateful. You know, they call us all kind of C words and sellouts, and I don't care. I read that crap almost every single day, and I laugh at people. You know, thank you. We don't care. You don't have any pull. I promise you. Nobody cares about your comment. Comment away. Nobody cares. You know, if you're a hater. You know, but this shouldn't surprise anybody, man. It shouldn't. You know, all over the internet, man. Bought a brand new house. Seems like Karmelo Anthony's family is using the funds raised to buy a new home. They sent home family killer to buy a new house and security, with donated over $430,000 as he's freed in Austin Metcalf's murder. Help official funding. Y'all seen so many scams and GoFundMe's and different funds on different websites of this, and it's actually pretty sad, man. But the murderer, the killer, has been released. And we pulled up the judge, and she is a black DEI activist. Again, and it's all about the race card with these people. And you know how they've made this into be white versus black, a race war, and it's actually pretty sad, man. But she dropped the bond from $1 million to $250,000, and here she is in this viral clip right here. Check it out.
Now, when we can have summer interns come up, and they are every race, creed, color, gender, but they can see someone that looks like them on the bench. I think that is so beneficial because it's representation. And when they look at me, young kids, law students, whoever it is, I want them to say, if she can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah, but y'all know how it is when it comes to all this, the wokeness, the DEI, the black owned, black this. If I'm black, you can do it too. If you're black, just we're black. Hire me because hey, I'm black. Hey, come to my restaurant because I'm black. Come support me because hey, I'm black. Not if I'm qualified, not if the product is actually good or if the food is actually good. It's just hey, I am black. And that's the part right there that is why we won't make any progress in this country. Why we continue to move backwards, not forward, backwards. And I'm just being real, man. But here's a clip of him getting released. But even this says family raised nearly over $500,000 for legal defense and are now moving into a massive new home. Yeah. And they've turned this into it's the white privilege, white supremacy. Oh, what about Kyle Rittenhouse? Oh, what about Zimmerman? Oh, what about these? They're comparing it to these other cases. I just don't get it, man. But these are the times that we're living in.
We're up.
Karmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say? Anything that you'd like to say to the victims, to the family of the victims? Why were you armed, Karmelo? Why were you armed at school? Explain your self-defense. How is this self-defense?
Excuse me.
No, you like to say?
Explain your self-defense. Why were you armed at school? Why was there a knife at a track meet? And that brings me to this clip I want a lot of you guys to hear. Please listen to this. Again, we know what type of time in Charleston White is on. He does make a lot of valid points. And he does talk a lot of truth about the black community. There's some things I think he's absolutely crazy on. And, he has some very wild, crazy videos that have broke the internet as well. But, he has a lot of truth in a lot of his takes. Check this out.
You cannot bring a weapon to school.
Yeah.
So you can't say I was
What if he says? But what if he says self-defense? Like,
there's no self-defense, because if you are afraid the day before, where you have to take a weapon to school, why not notify your parents? Parents, you notify the school teacher. School teacher, let's bring these kids in here and resolve this issue. It's called conflict resolution. We was taught in homes that has morals and values, you tell the teacher. Somebody fucking with you, you tell the teacher. Let the teacher know, so when y'all have an altercation, you're cleared and you're covered. Documentation beats conversation. So words of documentation just say this is self-defense. It's a premeditated crime because you took a weapon in fear. Anticipating to use it.
That was premeditated, though.
And it's at a track meet. You getting ready to run track with other kids and you got a knife on you. No, man, you got to go to jail. You got to go. There's no. So when is it all right to kill the bully? I don't give a fuck what the bully did. He don't have a right to die.
No.
Man, you weak man. That's why I say teach the kids how to deal with bullies, and this won't happen. We're all not equal. Even in nature, you can be feeding a flock of birds. There's going to always be one bird to come in and take the food from the. This is nature. Yeah. You cannot get rid of bullies. Teach the kids how to deal with them. Bullies build character. You go to work, it's going to be a bully supervisor, a bully co-worker. You cannot get rid of the bully. Teach our children conflict resolution. Everything don't have to end in violence. But when you come from the black culture, everything is disputed in violence.
Yeah, that is the problem, though.
And shout out to all our parents that are tuned in today's video. Keep being amazing leaders, mentors. You know, again, it goes back down to parenting as well, man. Like you said, we have to do a better job, man. Keep being amazing parents, leaders, and mentors. Right from wrong. Common sense. You know, but we're living in some sad, pathetic times, man. Some evil, sick, wicked times. You know, and it doesn't make anything any better with what's portrayed on the internet, on TV, in our music. You know, especially with, you know, the hip hop and the rap culture. You know, and again, I listen to the same stuff, so I know how it is. I'm speaking from experience. Why was a knife at a school track meet? And he did not deserve to go out that way, man. Again, I've been in plenty of fights. I've been in fights at school. We've made kids' nose bleed. I've been in big trouble. I've been to court before. And I learned my lesson. And thank God I didn't get any charges or anything on my record. And I was middle school, high school, going through all this. I was a varsity athlete. I ran track. I've been to hundreds of track meets. Top athlete for football at my school. I've been through this process. Why was a knife at a school track meet? But the black community is enraged right now, outraged. They have broke the internet. These people are posting all kind of stuff, and now they're comparing this to Rittenhouse. They're comparing, even Rittenhouse is trending right now in Texas, all over the internet. It's just, it's crazy right now that we have this, and it's sad. It's pathetic, you know. And then it makes it no better when you see this come out about, and it doesn't even shock a lot of people because we've seen this happen. We've seen how the Black Lives Matter scam went. Complete scam. And now the family uses the funds to purchase a new home. You just can't make this up, man. Kyle Rittenhouse, shooters riot to save his life. $2 million bond not reduced. 86 days in pretrial detention. Karmelo Anthony bought a knife to a track meet, got insulted, killed someone. Bond is reduced to $200,000. 12 days in pretrial jail. Buys new home. Yeah. Pretty glad that this tweet is actually right now breaking the internet. So let me go and repost and show my love on it. You know, because, you know, you put the facts out there And it's like people just can't make this
must
up.
not have had his father in his life. I just wanted to put this right here because I noticed that a lot of people who racist people specifically,
You know, it's ridiculous, man. And the BLM activist judge who lowered Karmelo Anthony's bond and granted house arrest couldn't take the heat. Less than 5 hours of news release, she locked her account down. Yep. There it is with these people, man. And again, like I tell y'all all the time, don't give a damn what your skin color is. I got love for you, and I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. We wishing the best in everybody's life. We are rooting for this current administration that we have in office right now. We're rooting for President Trump, you know. And I'm glad that he's did a lot of things that has been destroying and killing this country. You know. All this DEI crap didn't earn it. Didn't earn it. But they say, hey, I'm black. Hire me. Hey, I'm this. Hey, are you qualified? We don't care what you do in your bedroom. We don't care what skin color. We don't care. We don't care about all this woke crap. They want everybody to stay woke. And look what woke has gotten us. But this is breaking the internet right now, and people are outraged, and you know, it doesn't shock me. It doesn't, you know, that the family reported moved into a new home. You know. And that's what happened when they get these funds and this and that, man. That's what happens. You know. And then they want to play the victim. It's ridiculous, man. Here's the judge right here once again. You know. You just can't make this up, man. But I would love to hear what you guys got to say on this. How do you feel about this? Thank you for all the love and support we've had on previous videos talking about this. And so many people that are reaching out to me and showing so much love and support to the channel. You know, and even I see a lot of blacks that are calling this crap out for what it is. You know, even though we do see what the other, you know, the black community is doing right now and defending this and how outraged they are and claiming self-defense. We do see a lot of people on this side saying that this is, you know, what it is. Yeah. But what a disgrace, man. What a disgrace. Says summary of the events. It's incredible. Trespass to other team's tent. Was told to leave. Stabbed and killed a kid in response. Black people raised over $500,000 in legal defense. Black judge reduces his bail to $250,000. Parents buy a new home with legal defense money. What does that sound like to you? Let me know in the comment section. What does that sound like to you? And here he is, holding up AK-47s, sticking the middle finger up, and he's the hero, the American hero, the great guy, the, you know, self-defense, you know. But when you pull up the picture of the guys, the two white kids hunting, it's white supremacy. All right, that's the times we're living in, man, and it's sad and pathetic, man. You know. But the judge say, "Hey, I'm just helping a brother out." This lady here, I'm just helping a brother out, you know. But why was a knife at a school track meet? And once again, I want to send my love and condolences out. Austin Metcalf should still be here right now, you know. It's sad and pathetic, man, but these are the times that we are living in, you know. And I'm just going to be completely honest with you, man, whether you like it or not. Don't care if any of you activists, black activists, DEI supporters come on here talking, saying, why are you bashing a black man? Why are you against your own race? It has nothing to do with skin color. And that is your problem now. We make everything about skin color. You know? What if the roles were reversed? What if Karmelo Anthony was white? That's the point. We can stop the talking point right there. We can just end the video right there. What if this was all reversed? What if Austin Metcalf was a black man? Huh? But it's a disgrace how they made this into a race war, how they politicized this and made it about the race card, and then it doesn't get any better with family, judges, you know, with these people. It doesn't get any better, man. But hey, I'm not gonna spend any more time on this. Again, we've done so many videos on this. We'll keep bringing updates and more videos as we find out more breaking news. But this is what's trending right now. The family buys a new home, and the murderer is out right now. We'll see where this goes. And yeah, that lawyer is sweating right now. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Peace and love, family.